Here. Please say here or something. Yeah.
Complete.
Yeah, or complete or something like
missing,
that.
two
5,
missing.
9, yeah, okay. 9 Alpha. 9 Victor. Delta Lima. Echo 7. Echo Alpha. Thanks. Yeah. Echo India. Yeah. Echo Sugar. Yeah, sorry, they're on the way. Echo Tango. Yeah. Foxtrot. Golf. Hannah is here. Yeah, because the rest of the team is on the way. Yeah, we know about it. Hotel Alpha. Oh, okay. Hotel Lima. Okay. Italy. Yeah. Oscar Echo. Why you didn't say Italy? But okay. Oscar Hotel. Kitos. Oscar Echo. Sorry, Oscar Kilo. Oscar Mike. Oscar November. Papa Alpha. Sugar Uniform. Where is Sugar Uniform? Okay. Yankee Uniform. Zulu Sugar. Thanks.
So how did you like the food? Was it good? Better than Shrek? Yeah, for those who attended Croatia, you probably don't get the joke, but you can ask Aaron. He was one of the organizers in Peter last year. So it was an adventure, but we definitely enjoyed every day there. So how was your day? Long day ahead for everybody. When did you get up to come here? Like 6 in the morning, or I know 9 Victor traveled for almost 2 days. So the guy from Singapore, Sam.
Yesterday, 10 o'clock.
Yesterday, 10 o'clock from. You're from South Africa. Very good, very good. So you flew into what is it, Frankfurt, and then Dubai, and then okay, come to Hungary. Great. Oh, I see Egypt. Hello. How are you doing? Are you complete? 3 people? Yes. Where's Tommy?
searching for anything.
No. I mean, we have time. That's not a problem. I mean, how many are waiting on YouTube? Let's say hello to YouTube. Hello. Hello, world. How many? 50 people. Okay, so what you're gonna do now is go to the YOTA Facebook page if you have your phone with you. First thing, follow, of course. Second thing, copy the link as we shared it to the live stream and share with your family at home. So we got at least 100 viewers there. Let's do it. This is the power of YOTA, you know. It's also in a Telegram group. So if you're there, copy and send it to your people at home. We want to have 100 viewers before we start. And don't forget to follow, of course, Instagram, Twitter, or it's X now, or whatever. Facebook. So there will be good increase, I hope, Wilma, huh? So task done? Shared with home? No? Yeah, some organizational stuff shortly beforehand, probably. Once we're finished with this opening ceremony, the team leader will have the first team leader meeting here tonight. So normally, daily, it's at 2200, 10 p.m. On the level 1 in our dormitory at K4, there's a common area, like a big room with a table in there. And we meet there with the workshop leads and the organizers to discuss the upcoming day. So if there's something to say to your teammates, this is the way you will get some information from us. Of course, we will distribute information also via the Discord channel. So if you're not on the Discord channel yet, please approach one of the organizers, which will wear the green lanyards to get all the information needed we have for you all and make it a successful week ahead. I see, no, this was not Tommy. Is there actually one in need of the link still? I mean, it's not only for the team leads, it's also for the team members. You will get the link as well.
Leaders should check if they're actually the team lead part, so they can see the people. I'm just...
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Martina. If you're on the Discord and you're team leader, make sure you can see the team leader thing, because we have one problem in Oscar Kikilo, so just please make sure the team leaders are in the group. That's what I wanted to say.
An assigned role. So please check if you have that position on the Discord. And I will share the Discord link to you also, Daniel. Please say hello to our video guy. He will join us the whole week from Austria. Hello. And yeah, you will definitely have daily videos available by the next morning, 9 a.m. On the YOTA YouTube, which you can also share with your loved ones at home, so they see what we do all over the week. But Marcus, where is Tommy now? Why? Phone, okay. Phone. Do you want to say something about IIU meanwhile? So, okay, let me introduce you to our president. This is Sylvain from France, Fox 4 Golf Kilo Radio, and he is the current president of Region 1. And you can probably welcome the people, not all, because you are on the list still, but say some words about IAU meanwhile, and I'll check where Tommy is.
Okay, see you soon. Well, this will be quite short. I would like to welcome all of you. Some of you have, as Philip said, made a long travel. So very briefly, I guess that some of you have no idea of what is the IRU, or you've heard of a contest. Ah, yes, IRU, we have the contest. Yes, that's true, but that's not the only thing we're doing for you. Very briefly, IRU stands for International Amateur Radio Union. This is the organization that works to defend amateur radios, the amateur radio service in regulatory meetings like ITU. And very briefly, this is done with the money that you're paying to your national society. So every year when you give some money to your society, a very small amount of this money comes to our organization, and we use this money to pay people, to pay the travels, because we are all volunteers. All the team here, all the guys are volunteers. They do this to defend the spectrum we use. They do this just for you to have free spectrum, to be able to use your mobile, your radio, do contest for free. So thank you for showing us that what we're doing is useful, and that we're doing this for tomorrow. Because when I see, I think I have something like twice the average age. I'm 52, so I guess most of you are below 25. So it means that what we're doing, working in these ITU meetings and so on, is for us, the old guys, but also for you. So that's good. It means that it's worth doing it. So thank you. And I see that there. You say, hold on. There's an issue down there, I think. So I can dance. No, it doesn't work. I can't dance. I'm sorry. So I can count you a tale. I don't know. Once upon a time. No, it doesn't work. No, more seriously. The thing which is very important this week is that you have decided to spend some time all together here, and to go one step forward, I would say, in amateur radio. And you're doing this for you, of course, but you're also doing this to share this when you will be back. That's very important. So the things that the good ideas, the good vibrations, the good things you would get from this camp all together here, this is something that you must bring home, and that you must share with all the others from your country that couldn't come. Because we would love to be able to host 10,000, 20,000 people, but it doesn't work. We're not a worldwide business. We're a small team of volunteers. Philip and his guys and his girls here, they are all doing this for free, as I said, as volunteers. What's going on there? Okay. I think I will have to dance. I can try? No? Okay.
Try a dancing contest.
No, it doesn't work. Do you have any questions about the AI while we have time? Because it looks like this is going to take longer than expected. So do you have any question? Do you know why the different societies in the world have decided to work together and do this together? Any idea about this? Why don't we do this just, yes?
Will we have new bands for the future?
Will we have new bands? That's a pretty good question for two reasons. Getting you know that we all have this super toy. Okay, that's great. We all want broadband. Okay, so we would all love to have very wideband on this. This means more spectrum. So on one hand, this is your worst enemy for spectrum. So getting more bands, getting more spectrum, we can ask for more bands. But if we want more spectrum, you have to keep in mind that some guys are paying a lot of money. Those companies who sell you this every month, they pay your government billions of euros, billions of dollars to get the bands. Okay? While you all here and we have this for free. We don't pay. So why do you think our governments would give us more band? Why? For one simple reason. This is because you are learning something that can be useful for your country. You're enjoying a radio. That's fun. You're doing contact. Oh, it's super great. But on the same time, you're getting technical skills. Okay? You're getting some knowledge. And this is why this is useful. Because amateur radio is about fun, that's clear, but it's also about self-instruction. So the key point is when you're experimenting, when you're sharing technical things with the others, you're showing that having access to spectrum for free is something that is as value. So to come back to your question, we can ask for more spectrum as long as we prove to our governments that what we do is useful. Otherwise, no way, forget it. So in November this year, there will be the World Radio Conference 2023, which will be in Dubai, where all the regulators will meet and will discuss new regulations. And there is one topic that is very hot these days. This is the Galileo stuff, the GNSS system. Okay, so just to make the story very short, because that was not the intention tonight. The story short is that we share the 23 centimeter band is shared with satellites with geolocation service, GNSS. So we share the same band, okay? So it means that when you turn on your transceiver on 23 cm, you're using exactly the same frequency that your GNSS receiver. So your car is using the same frequency. So there is a coexistence issue, okay? So we have a lot of discussions with Galileo, GPS, GLONASS, Baidu, and all these worldwide operators. So we have an agreement on how can we use the same spectrum together. And the point is, we can continue to use our bands, as I said, as long as we prove that we're useful. Okay? So asking for new bands in high frequencies, this is going to be very difficult. Okay, because the spectrum above 100 megs basically is useful for all the professional telecommunications. So people are willing to pay a lot for this. So at some point, asking more spectrum will be difficult on high bands, while in the same time you see that all the HF broadcasting stations are getting off. You have many radios, many long wave or very low frequency radios are, at least in Europe, many of them are turned off now, because nobody is listening to it. So getting frequencies on the lower part of the spectrum is easy. Well, easy is much easier because companies don't see a value to it, while high frequencies, everybody sees a value. Philip, if you don't stop me, I will speak all night long, you know. and I promised I would dance. Oh.
We wanted to see that so much.
No.
Not even on me. Thank you very much.
No, but thank you.
Alrighty. It's finally time bites. Okay. So once again, a very warm welcome to all of you. Let's get this thing rolling, let's say. Welcome to the opening ceremony and thus the YOTA Summer Camp Hungary 2023, which will be held here in Győr from the 5th to the 12th of August. Today, 5th August, it's not necessarily 1800 UTC now, but we will make up some time. But we will just have to go through this business tonight, and from tomorrow it will be the YOTA experience you all want to do during the week. So first invite our international guests from far, far away to say a few words to yourself as well. You see it here. We got a small video from the camp director from Youth on the Air in the Americas. Both of the Region 1 representatives will be here during the week, not the whole week. But Leon, DL3 Oscar November, and Josipa 983 Golf Victor Japan will be here to also report on their experience in the 3rd ever camp in the Region 2. So we are Region 1. You should be aware of that. Region 1 is Europe, Africa, Middle East, and Northern Asia. This is our region, what we represent, but then there's also the Americas, where North and South America are represented, and there was the camp in Ottawa, Canada. And let's hear a few words from Neil Rep, WB9 BPG from the US.
Hi everyone in Hungary for YOTA Camp. I'm Neil Rapp. I'm in the United States. I'm the camp director for the Americas version of YOTA. We just finished our a couple of weeks ago in Ottawa, Canada. And we had 29 people there. We had some folks there that are with you this week. And we just had a great time. We learned a lot. We did a lot of activities. And so I really want to encourage you to make the most of this week. Get to know everybody. learn a lot, pay attention to what's going on, and have some fun. That's really what it's all about. And I hope to hear you on the air sometime. So from America, start free and have a great week.
So thank you, Neil, for the few words. We will also have a second representative. They were supposed to come here, but due to some circumstances, unfortunately, Team Japan is not present this time, though we have guests from Region 3 attending this time. One from the Republic of Korea. Just stand up and wave, probably, and say your name.
My name is Bruno. I'm from Korea.
So thanks for coming. And we also have Sam from Singapore, 9V1 Bravo X-ray. So these are our guests from another region, Region 3, which is Oceania and Asia, basically. So we will have some intercultural exchange, hopefully, among the regions as well, because this is what we stand for at YOTA. But now let's listen to some greeting words from Japan, from Riku Suda, JR2, KHB, the coordinator of YOTA Japan. So I hope the audio was okay. Did you hear? Or shall we try again? Flo, can you come here and adjust the audio probably? I mean, I don't know. That is playing.
Yeah. Not the audio.
Okay. Voila. Voila. So that was this one. Let's see. Okay, I'll just walk away a bit. Yeah, so we will make the following. We will show the video tomorrow during the day with good audio. I'm sorry for all the inconveniences. But it's good to have also YOTA Japan among us, even if they're not here. So we appreciate every society sending representatives as you for the national member societies and being part of the future of amateur radio. So let's go ahead. Once again, I want to invite the IAU Region 1 President, Fox 4 Golf Killer Radio Silva, for a few words.
So, would you like me to dance now? No, just to make the story short. Thank you very much for all the travels you made, the efforts you made to attend this week. And I'm quite sure that this is going to be great. Thank you for the organizing team, the hosting society. Thank you very much for your efforts. And I'm quite sure that this is going to be a success. And I'm quite sure all these guys will come back home with very good memories and will share this with their friends. And so that next year, we'll have even more people. Thank you very much and enjoy this week.
So that was even shorter than before. That's good. I mean, we don't lose Sylvain. He's here for the whole week. So if you have anything to discuss with the president, use your opportunity. You will not have that very often. He's here staying with us in the dormitory and around, even doing a workshop for us, which is about SDR during the week. He's running an SDR company, so you will get to know a lot of knowledge from him, not only related to Region 1, but also the technical part of our hobby, which you probably also favor. So thanks for the welcoming word. We're honored to have you here. Next on the list is Lisa Kieft-Leenders, Papa Alpha 2 Lima Sierra from the Netherlands. She was the former chair of the youth working group from 2014 to 2020 when I took over at the General Conference. And she is now a member of the Executive Committee of Region 1. And you will probably say a few words about your position first and then go ahead with your stuff.
Yes, hello. Whoa, this is indeed very good. So, hello, welcome everyone. I'm very happy that I can say some words to you, but before we start, let's make some fun. I want to hear you. Let's make some noise. Okay, one more time. This can go way louder. Very good, very good. So, before I tell a little bit more, I will ask you a question. I see many new faces here, and I'm very happy to see that. So, my first question is, to the people for who is this the very first YOTA Summer Camp, please stand up. Wow. Wow. Very good. And then the next question, for who is this the second YOTA Summer Camp? Okay. The third summer camp. It's getting less, it's getting less. Yeah, the next question is number 4. Oi. I see some people waving. I think that means that I should also more years. Number 5? No number 5s?
I think I am 5, but I'm not sure.
Number 6? Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if I should go further. 7? 8? Okay, let's stop. Let's stop.
You can go up further now.
Yeah. That's true, yes.
How many YOTA camps have you been to?
This is a 10th. No, but what I want to tell you, so thanks for the introduction, Philip. So indeed, I'm Lisa, Papa Alpha 2 Lima Sierra from the Netherlands, and I'm an executive committee member of IARU Region 1. Thanks for the great introduction. I do not need to explain anything about that. What I want to tell you is that 12 years ago, in 2011, I joined the first YOTA Summer Camp in Romania. So I was sitting at that moment like you on one of those chairs, and this was also the first time that I joined such a camp. And what I can tell you, it felt really a little bit scary, not really nervous, but also wondering what's going to happen this week. When you look around, you see so many new people. You're thinking, is my English good enough? Do I know enough about ham radio? What will I learn? What do people think of me? Please, what I can tell you, you will have a great week. And after a week, you will make many new friends. You know how to speak English. You will learn about amateur radio. It will be great. So there's one thing I will promise you. You will enjoy this week and make fun. And then I also have a question for you. Because like I said, 12 years ago, I was sitting there. Now I'm standing here. It could also be you standing here in a few years. Or you maybe can join the youth working group. Or maybe join your member society. They are also looking for people in their youth committees. They need youth coordinators. They need people to organize events. So I really hope that you get inspired this week. And when you go back home, that you start organizing your own youth events, your own camps, maybe field days, a contest. It can also be really small. So it's really my kind of question to all of you. Think about it this week. If you go back home, what are you going to do and what will you change? So my request, please do something. And I see some people here doing this already, so please continue and do this. And the most important thing for this week, have fun. Before I go and sit down, I want to thank you, the organizers, for doing this, and MHAS as well, for organizing this YOTA Summer Camp. I know it's not easy to do so, but you'll have a lot of fun too. and enjoy this. Thank you very much.
So thank you, Lisa. So an old veteran of YOTA events. Huh? What did you say, 10? 10 events?
Yeah.
Where have you not been?
Croatia.
Ah, Croatia last year. Oh, true. So next time. You have to stay on the executive committee though, too. No. Thank you for the words. We are definitely honored to have you here aboard. Lisa will leave us tomorrow, unfortunately, but she will be available if we need anything of her during the week. So same applies to the executive committee. Use the chance. Sylvain is on the executive committee, Lisa and myself on an extended version. So we can answer your questions in regards of anything for Region 1. If you have any questions, use the opportunity to reach out to us. Next on the list is Csaba, Hotel Alpha 6 Papa X-ray from Emirates. He is the president of the Hungarian Amateur Radio Society. His English is okay. He wanted to greet you, so probably say "see ya" to everyone. He is one of the main organizers. He will be around all week and tell you about all the things, all the beautiful things they planned. But we will go ahead with the next one for now. Which is Tommy. You know Tommy, now he's here. Hotel Alpha 8 Radio Tango, and he is the main camp organizer. And we'll lose a few words about the camp himself.
Yeah. Hey, so I've been actually thinking about what to say. It is not so easy. So I decided that I would like to tell you how we started this camp. And it was actually that first we wanted to make a sub-regional camp in 2020, which was unfortunate because as we had not known, it was cancelled just a couple of weeks before the camp. And actually we got really disappointed by that. And we were also talking about making some kind of our own version of inviting some neighboring countries. But then I think in December last year, we got a phone call. I got a phone call from Philip that, so do you want to do your camp? And we said, yes. So that was basically the decision. And then the work started. Of course, for the first couple of months, everything seemed to be so easy. And then the closer you get to the event, everything just becomes more and more chaotic. And then you have to, just keep calm, see systematically, and then it will just come out fine, because we are all here, luckily, and we are all smart people, we are all good people together, and then even if something goes wrong, it can be corrected, and then we are all having fun. So that's what I would like to say. I would like to wish every one of you to have fun here, to enjoy it, and also to learn something new about amateur radio, about organizing amateur radio in your own countries, and bring home some new knowledge that you can use in your societies. Thanks.
So as you hear, it was kind of, let's say, a short notice decision that the camp is happening in Hungary this year. But eventually, Tommy and Emraj were big supporters of the idea. They were planning, as he said, for the sub-regional camp already. So they had some knowledge already what they want to do. They wanted always to do it here. So they had some things already in place. What I want to say now to you is, if you have the feeling, just saying, if you have the feeling that you want to do something like this in your country, be it like a sub-regional camp where neighboring countries come, smaller scale, 40 people, 30 people, or even a summer camp. We're more than willing to work together with the IAU Region 1 societies all among the region. So if you have the will to do something like this, we're always on the search. For next year, it's already set, and you will get to know by the end of the camp where it will be going to next year. But we are definitely looking forward for a sub-regional camp host. That's a great beginning. I mean, you can do a summer camp sometime in the future, but a sub-regional camp, smaller scale, is definitely doable for every society. And this is what I want to say. Hungarian society did a great job, and we will have a successful week ahead. I mean, I want to stress once again, if you have any problems, if you have any questions, we're always there. These green lanyards are the organizers. Approach us with your questions. Definitely doable. So thank you, Tommy. You will be back in a minute. Anyways.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one thing. So if you plan to make a camp in the future, then we would like to be in support for you as the Hungarian society, and we would also be more willing to go to the site to do actual work, to have the knowledge brought to the camp, that knowledge that we collect right now this week. Thanks.
It's always these official speeches which nobody likes. I know that, yeah. But we are nearly finished. So, oops. Now I lost my PowerPoint. So now it's actually my turn, as I'm not talking enough already. But yeah. So shortly introducing myself, you probably have seen me today at the welcome desk already. My name is Philip, Delta Kilo 6 Sierra Papa from the youth working group. I'm the chair, in the chair position since 2020, when I took over from Lisa, as I said before. And I'm actively, or my team and I are actively, let's say my team and I, because there's a team, a big team. Most of them are here, so you will get to know them during the week. Actually, stand up, guys. Make yourself known. So have a look around. These people are contributing on any level. So we are talking about December YOTA month. You heard probably about the guy sitting over there, Mario. He is the coordinator. Then we have a website IT team, which Marcus is head of department. We have the PR team, Wilma, in the front. We have project management, we have vice chairs. We have so many different tasks to do, and we're definitely willing to get new people acquired after the camp. If you're willing to do something, contribute, let me know. I prepared a speech actually, but I mean, we are sitting here far too long. I just want to stress, without any of our sponsors, it would not be possible to do it as we do it now. First of all, IAU, and this is your member societies, contribute a lot of actually money to organize such events, book the venues, provide you with food, provide you with drinks, provide you with a workshop. This is your membership fee. This is, hardly said, your membership fee, which is invested into your future. Use the network possibilities here, make the best out of it. IAU is the first big sponsor. Then we have on board Emrush. Emrush, the Hungarian society, is putting a lot of effort, a lot of money into this. Stressing money is never an issue. Money is definitely never an issue. If you want to do a camp in the future, if you want to do activities together with the youth working group, money is never an issue. Keep that in mind for future planning. I also want to thank Yasme Foundation from the US for actually providing travel assistance for some of the participants here, as well as the Worldwide Radio Operators Foundation in the US, providing financial support for the whole camp, as well as the University of Gira, which we are currently in, being a big supporter of all the event and allowing us to stay here and do all the workshops here, as well as the National Media and Info Communications Authority in Hungary, who provide a big support also for Emrush and the camp itself. So once again, as Lisa and all the others said before, have fun this week. It's your possibility to network among your generation. I mean, we can play the same game as Lisa's did before. Who is 18 years or younger? Stand up. This is your generation. Just have a look around. This is the future, or part of the future of amateur radio. You can sit down again, we're not like in school. Now the others, who is like, let's say 22 and younger, like 18 to 22. This is your age range. Connect with each other. I mean, I started back in 2016, you can sit down again. Sorry. I started back in 2016 at the Austrian camp and basically met Tommy. Basically, where's Flo? Where's Flo? So many long-lasting friendships were made through this YOTA program. We've been on the expedition together. Tommy and I will go on the expedition next February again to South America. There is always something you can talk about within this hobby, and this is what I always want to let you know. Network, network, network. I mean, it's not only about the friendship level. We have lots of stories to tell that people came and made workshops, and they actually have a professional life, and then work at a company, and they provide you with jobs in the future. Imagine you're studying at the moment, make the network here, and then you ask a friend of a friend of a friend, and he knows someone. Amateur radio has so a big variety of things within it. It's not all about sitting in front of the radio doing 48-hour contests. Okay, that's my passion. That's another thing. But CW, PCB, whatever, SDR, there's so much variety. Even ARDF we will do this week, hunting the foxes in the woods. So from the sports, it's all about sports basically. If you're running around or sitting in front of the radio and doing contests. So use this variety of things we have in amateur radio and use the audience we have here. And now I come to the rest, who is 25 to 23, 23 to 25. Stand up. So this is your age group. Look around. Network among each other. That's why we also put in place the room management as we have it. Nobody should speak the same language. Nobody's from the same country. Make your friends. Network among each other. That's the most important thing. And yeah, once again, thanks to all the sponsors. As I said, without them, it's not possible to organize these events. As I said, these are willing to contribute for you and your future. So yeah, let's see what's on the menu still. So I'm asking Tommy again to come here to explain a little bit what is planned during the week, and we have some highlights on the board. So just lose a few words about it.
Okay, so you can all see the highlights on the board, but let me still explain. Because we wanted to do a camp which is full of activities and collecting knowledge about the different fields of amateur radio, we tried to make it as diverse as we could. And one of those things is ARDF. We are going to have a lecture about ARDF, which is also a lecture about how the receiver works. So we are trying to connect the knowledge to the practice. Nothing complicated, you don't have to be afraid. Then we'll actually try the ARDF. We'll try the ARDF at night, which is a different sport. And then there will be, of course, kit building. Once again, nothing very complicated. But the kit building will be, one of the kit building will be Morski, which you can also use for practicing CW. And we will also make like a CW course from the beginners, from the beginnings. So even if you don't know anything about CW, you can join and you can try it and you can discover if you like it. And you can even get to a decent level during the week. There will be, of course, lectures about different topics like the expeditions, building a station, HST, which stands for high-speed telegraphy, because these are all parts of our amateur radio hobby, and these are all, let's say, they are living their life separately, and it is worth knowing about them. Of course, we'll have some excursions, like going around Győr, the city center, seeing the most important sites, and also we'll have a day trip to Budapest. And of course, the last and one of the most important parts is train the trainer, because then we'll share ideas with each other about how to participate in our society's work, how to make the future better, in a simple sentence. And what I also personally really like is the off-air contest, or offline contest, as some may call. How many of you have tried the off-air contest? Okay, so quite a few, but also a lot of people have not. It is basically trying your skills without a radio. Trying your speed, trying your how you are managing the frequency, but with your voice. So you will see that it is a very fun event. It also doesn't take a long time. Every time we tried it in our children's camps or youngsters camps, it was a huge success, and people really liked it, and they were talking about it for a very long time. And it brings together the people. And I think that's about it. In the highlights, we'll speak about the details at the team leaders meetings, which are scheduled every evening. So the team leaders can translate the details to the team members beforehand, and then we are coming prepared to the next day. So that's it in a nutshell.
So thanks, Tommy. You will see the whole structure of the schedule once we share it tonight. There were some last-minute changes, unfortunately, which made us to restructure some things, and that's why I don't have an actual schedule yet. But it will be circulated after the team leader meeting. The good thing is that we are not going away from the university tomorrow, so we will stay here, so you don't have to prepare anything. We will have lectures and stuff like that, so just bring yourself. The rest will be discussed later in the team leader meeting. And these are the countries who are here, or arriving shortly, let's say. So, this year we will have 25 countries representing their national societies, which is roughly 25% of the Region 1 member societies. So it's a good percentage, but it can be more. So please spread the word for us. If you come home, I know you have friends all over the world. Today's generation has. Spread the word. We're more than happy to welcome new people to these events. I mean, do we have a new country here? South Korea and Singapore, of course, yeah. Is any country new? Egypt is new? Egypt, yeah. That's it, yeah. Last year we had, for example, Cyprus joining for the first time. Now they're here for the second consecutive year. So it's a work ahead, and it involves such events. And we're definitely not only doing summer camps. We will go into detail with this over the week, that what different various programs we do. This is just the biggest, where the most people come together. So we made it to the final slide. Once again, thank you to all the sponsors on national and international level. It is amazing to have you aboard. Without you, it would not be possible. And please, you all, make them proud and make it worth it for them, so they can contribute once again next year as well. I would like to ask you now to stay a few more minutes. We will end the live stream in a bit, and then we will go ahead with the camp rules once again. Most of you heard what I was saying today already. Some I haven't seen before, so I will just let you know what I said to all these once again. And then there will actually be camp rules circulated, which are more in detail, let's say. And let me just say one thing. These camp rules are in place for a reason, unfortunately, because they have a background most of the time. So please just commit to these rules and follow them. We are all here to learn from each other, to get networked. It's a big opportunity, please take it. But let's all say, how do you call this in Hungarian? Bye-bye. Hello? No.
No, you can just say
So yeah, so let's say see you to our YouTube viewers on 3. 1, 2, 3. See ya! And we end the live stream, and we will be live during a few opportunities.